welcome to the beginning of Season 2 of the Liverpool Career Mode on the Henry's Gaming TV YouTube channel. In this video, we'll play the FA Community Shield Final against Manchester City, the Super Cup Final against Manchester City as well, and begin the Premier League season against Wolves. And before we start the video, I would ask you to please like this video, subscribe to my channel to support me, and hit the bell to get notifications when I bring out a new video. So here you can see Diogo Jota warming up for the upcoming FA Community Shield Final here against Manchester City at Wembley Stadium. Bernardo Silva, of course, a very good Portuguese player as well, who's playing for the Citizens. This will be an epic final here. Fernando Torres is here, the tifo in the stadium. Welcome to Wembley to the FA Community Shield Final between Liverpool and Manchester City. Undoubtedly the best two teams in England currently. We've got some great squads. Kevin De Bruyne leading Manchester City out. And our captain today is Jordan Henderson, of course, who's been club captain since Steven Gerrard has left the club. Raheem Sterling, of course, Liverpool's former player. So it will be interesting facing him. He had a very good last season, and he's definitely Manchester City's our biggest threat here in this game. But we've got a front three of Diogo Jota, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane, which is an absolutely incredible front three. The rest of the team is world class as well, of course. So let's hope we can have here a good game. And we're starting with our best possible starting 11, of course. We start with Alisson in goal, backline of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson. Midfield of Fabinho, Jude Bellingham and Jordan Henderson, our club captain today, who hopefully will lift the trophy. And the front three are Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king. And here you can see Kevin De Bruyne here shaking his hands with the referees today. Hopefully they'll have a good game and make the right decisions here. Manchester City line up with a very strong team as well. They've got players like Ederson, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne and Raheem Sterling, a very good team. Weghorst is a former Wolfsburg player, so that's an interesting striker there. That's a new signing for them. These two teams definitely are world class. Manchester City before the game having a team talk. Both teams are fired up for this game. Let's hope we can come out on top of them. So now when we attack with Mo Salah in the 7th minute, Mo Salah shoots and it's a great save by Ederson early on in this game. So now Man City on the attack with Weghorst. Weghorst to Silva. Silva to De Bruyne. De Bruyne shoots. It's a good save by Alisson. And he grabs the ball as well. So now when we attack with Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota turns. Diogo Jota. Still Diogo Jota. Shoots. And he hits the crossbar. No. And he sadly can't win the header as well. That was a great chance. But now Sadio Mane on the attack. On the left wing now. Sadio Mane in the 42nd minute. Sadio Mane turns. Sadio Mane shoots and scores. Yes. Get in there. 42 minutes later. And Sadio Mane, our Senegalese superstar, makes it 1-0 for the Reds here against Manchester City in this FA Community Shield Final early on. What a great attack by Liverpool. Sadio Mane turns in the penalty area, puts it into the back of the net in the wide corner. Lovely strike by our left winger. Ederson dived into the wrong direction as well, which is very weird from a top-class goalkeeper as like him. Pep is not happy, of course, but we don't care. We've got the lead, but now Mahrez on the attack for Man City. Crosses in. It's a great save by Alisson, but sadly Kevin De Bruyne equalises for Manchester City in the 50th minute, right before half-time. This is, of course, the worst moment in a game to concede right after half-time. Yes, for now Manchester City will definitely have an upper hand in this second half. It was a great save by Alisson at first, but then Weghorst somehow heads it in. Great reactions by him. He puts it into the back of the net to equalise here at Wembley Stadium. So now Man City on the attack again with Raheem Sterling. He plays it to Silva. Bernardo Silva shoots. It's a great save by Alisson in the 58th minute. So now Man City on the attack again with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne plays it to Cancelo. Shoots. It's a good save by Alisson. And he shoots again. It's a great block by Andy Robertson. What a good block there. Crucial block. Cancelo turns. The right back shoots. And our left back Andy Robertson deflects it with his bum, which looks very funny. Now Ben Yedder, he gives it to Sterling. Sterling shoots. It's a great save by Alisson. Oh, and the clearance comes back to Alisson in the 71st minute. So now Ben Yedder on the attack for Man City. He's on goal here. He shoots and he hits the crossbar as well. There we got very lucky. But we didn't concede in the 84th minute. So now in the 86th minute, we're on the attack with Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham shoots. That's a great save by Ederson in the 87th minute. That could have been the last minute equaliser. but sadly Ederson denies us of this magical comeback. It was a great save by the Brazilian goalkeeper to prevent us from scoring, and this means we're going to a penalty shootout in the FA Community Shield finals. You don't have extra time, you straight away go to penalties. So now we're going to be tested in a penalty shootout. I don't know how good our penalties are, but let's hope we can beat Manchester City in the penalty shootout. Mo Salah will take our first penalty, steps up, and it's a great save by Ederson. What an awful start into this penalty shootout. And now Ben Yedder will step up and he puts it into the bottom right corner. Bad start for us, but now Fabinho, his penalties are normally very good. He puts it into the back of the net, bottom right corner, nice strike. And now İlkay Gündoğan for Man City steps up and he scores. Alisson was very close to it, but sadly puts it into the bottom left corner. Now Diogo Jota shoots and scores. Nice strike by our Portuguese striker to make it 2-2 now. Weird Mahrez steps up and he hits the crossbar. Yes, come on, we're now level 2-2. And now Sadio Mane could put us in the lead. He steps up and he puts us into the lead. He makes it 3-2 in this penalty shootout. And now Bernardo Silva, he will step up. And it's a great save by Alisson. Get in there. We gain the lead in this FA Community Shield penalty shootout. And now if Jordan Henderson scores this penalty, we'll win the FA Community Shield. Our captain, who can lift the trophy, steps up and he goes over the bar. No! But if Alisson saves this penalty or our former player Raheem Sterling misses his penalty, then we'll still be champions of the FA Community Shield. Sterling steps up and it's a great save by Alisson. And with that we win the FA Community Shield here at Wembley. Get in there, we beat them on penalties. Great save by Alisson, he's the hero tonight. Raheem Sterling puts it into the bottom left corner. It was a great penalty by him, but an even better save by Alisson to prevent him from scoring. It was 1-1 at the end of the second half. And then in the penalty shootout, we beat them 3-2 on penalties. Get in there. We win our first trophy of the season. I know it's a pre-season trophy, but I don't care. Jordan Henderson is going to lift the trophy for us because he's our captain. And I now leave you with the trophy celebrations. So here can see Sadio Mane, our Senegalese superstar, warming up ahead of his Super Cup final against Manchester City here. Of course, he scored our first goal in this FA Community Shield final against Manchester City at Wembley, where we beat them. And of course, now Manchester City would want to get revenge on us here in the UEFA Super Cup. So welcome to the UEFA Super Cup final between Liverpool and Manchester City. Of course, we won the Champions League last season, and Manchester City only won the Europa League, which is very weird considering they've got a world-class team. Here you can see the trophy which both teams want to win. But if you think about it, we could win our second trophy in only the first episode of the second season, which would be absolutely insane. But we can't forget the class team of Manchester City, which will be very hard to beat today. Our captain once again is Jordan Henderson, who will lead the team out and hopefully bring this team to win another trophy, and then he can lift the trophy afterwards. But Raheem Sterling, our former player, is playing again against us, so I wouldn't be surprised if he scores against us. But this will be a massive game. Here you can see a Tifa with John Barnes, a Liverpool legend. Here you can see our starting 11. We start with our best possible starting 11. Alisson in goal, the backline of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson. Midfield of Fabinho, our captain Jordan Henderson and Jude Bellingham. And the front three are Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah. So here you can see Manchester City's starting lineup. They start with Ederson in goal, the backline of John Stones, Alexander Zinchenko, Ruben Diaz and Joe Cancelo. Midfield of Rodri, Bernardo Silva and their captain Kevin De Bruyne. And the front three are the former Liverpool player Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus and Riyad Mahrez. So now Man City on the attack in the 9th minute. Gabriel Jesus shoots and scores. No, 9 minutes played and Man City already gained the lead here with his Super Cup final, and it's Gabriel Jesus who's doing his phone celebration here. What an awful start to this game for Liverpool. Here we see a replay. It was a great attack by Manchester City. A great goal by Gabriel Jesus, the Brazilian centre forward. He puts it into the top left corner. What a strike to make it 1-0 here for the Citizens against the Reds here. So now Man City, we can't win the header now. They shoot and it's a great save by Alisson in the 28th minute to prevent Bernardo Silva from scoring. Here you can see a replay of that. Bernardo Silva shoots and it's an incredible save by Alisson. Look at that, he stretches his arm out and luckily prevents Bernardo Silva from scoring Manchester City's second goal. But now Raheem Sterling on the ball for Manchester City. They play to Silva again, he shoots and it hits the crossbar there and Mo Salah can clear it away. So now Jude Bellingham on the ball. Jude Bellingham, our midfielder. Still Jude Bellingham, he plays a great through ball to Diogo Jota. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Diogo Jota now on the attack. Diogo Jota. Still Diogo Jota. He shoots and he scores! Get in there. What a great counter-attack going by Liverpool in the 32nd minute to equalise here in this UEFA Super Cup final against our English rivals Manchester City. Diogo Jota with a great one after Jude Bellingham's pass, which started this counter-attack. Diogo Jota places it into the back of the net. Well, Ederson should have saved that. Awful goalkeeping by Ederson, but we don't care. Diogo Jota equalises for the Reds in the 32nd minute. But now Manchester City on the attack here. Weird Mahrez gets fouled by Joe Gomez and it's a penalty. No, it's a very soft penalty here in the 55th minute in the second half. But sadly the referee's blown his whistle to give a penalty. Weird Mahrez dives in my opinion, but he's still given the penalty, and now Ben Yedder is coming on for Gabriel Jesus, who scored Manchester City's first and only goal until now. But now Manchester City are given a chance to score their second. Kevin De Bruyne steps up and it's a great save by Alisson in the 56th minute. What an incredible save by our Brazilian goalkeeper to prevent Manchester City's captain Kevin De Bruyne from scoring. He stretched out his arm and it was a great save by our Brazilian goalkeeper to keep it at 1-0. So now in the attack with Mo Salah, he turns, he plays it to Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham shoots and it's a great save by Ederson in the 65th minute. So now Manchester City on the attack with Rodri. Rodri going up past our defence. They square it to Mahrez and score. What the hell was our defence doing? And in the 79th minute, Manchester City regain the lead here in this UEFA Super Cup final. And Weird Mahrez is running to his manager, Pep Guardiola, to celebrate with him. What the hell was our defence doing? How did Rodri get past us all? The defensive midfield of Manchester City completely destroying us. He squares it to Weird Mahrez, who puts it into the back of the net and make it 2-1 here in the Super Cup final for the Citizens. So now we're making substitutions after Manchester City's goal here. For the last 10 minutes, we're bringing on Ismail Azar. Let's hope he can make a difference here. But now Manchester City on the attack with Ben Yedder. He's crazy, but luckily Andy Robertson can clear it away out of danger. Now Ismail Azar on the ball. The fresh legs, of course, of Ismail Azar getting the ball forward. Now Mo Salah on the ball. Mo Salah sees Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson free space now. Jordan Henderson is through and going. Hendo shoots and he scores! Get in there! 93 minutes played in extra time of the second half. Jordan Henderson equalises for the Reds here against Manchester City, and he runs to the fans who celebrate with him this incredible crucial goal. Our club captain Jordan Henderson equalises in the last minute of this UEFA Super Cup final. What a strike by Jordan Henderson. What a crucial goal to make it 2-2 here in this UEFA Super Cup final, and this goal will take us to extra time. So now here you can see the half-time score is currently 2-2. This is a thrilling match between Liverpool and Manchester City, and it's going to extra time. So now Mo Salah on the ball. Kevin De Bruyne fouls him and he's already booked it. He's going to being given a second yellow card and he's sent off. Kevin De Bruyne is off and Manchester City are now playing with only 10 men. Surely we've got a chance of winning this now. Mo Salah taken out by Kevin De Bruyne and now their captain is sent off. It's now on the ball with Ismail Azar. Ismail Azar, he shoots. It's a good save by Ederson in the 102nd minute. But now Man City on the attack with Phil Foden. Phil Foden squares it to Ben Yedder, who shoots and scores. No! 109 minutes played and Ben Yedder scores to make it 3-2 in this UEFA Super Cup final against Manchester City. And he points to the crowd here. What a disappointment. We played so well and now Manchester City are only playing with 10 men. but they score the goal to put them into the lead with only 10 minutes remaining in this game. Now we have to get a quick goal or Manchester City will win this cup and they'll get revenge on us after we beat them in the FA Community Shield. Now we need a big comeback to hopefully get something out of this game. But now that's full time and sadly Manchester City win the UEFA Super Cup. We beat them in the FA Community Shield and they beat us here in the UEFA Super Cup. Big disappointment for us here. Sadly we won't be able to lift the trophy. Here you can see this lovely trophy. It's a pity that we won't lift it, and it's our former player Raheem Sterling who will lift it as well, which makes it even worse of course because Kevin De Bruyne was sent off in this game. He's not the captain anymore. Now Raheem Sterling lifts the trophy to Manchester City. Congratulations to Manchester City for beating us in the UEFA Super Cup and winning the cup. So welcome to Molineux, here to the first Premier League game of the season. It's Wolves against Liverpool. And here you can see the atmosphere at Molineux is absolutely electric here for the first game of the new season. We start with Alisson in goal, a backline of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ibrahima Konate, Joel Matip and Kostas Tsimikas, midfield Jude Bellingham, Fabinho and Thiago, and the front three is Harvey Elliott, Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane. As you can see, we made some changes of the game against Manchester City because our players were tired after the Super Cup final. It's now in the ball with Roberto Firmino in the first minute. Roberto Firmino shoots and it's a good save by José early on in this game. It's now in the attack with Sadio Mane on the left wing. Sadio Mane will shoot and it's another great save by José, this time in the 8th minute. So now Jude Bellingham wins the ball back. It's Ibrahima Konate on the ball. He shoots and it's for crossbar. No! Onto centre back only. It's for crossbar. And Roberto Firmino's header is wide. It's now in the ball with Roberto Firmino. Roberto Firmino plays it to Thiago. Thiago shoots and scores! Get in there. Thiago scores our first goal in the 2022-23 season. What a strike by our Spanish midfielder here to make it 1-0 here against Wolves, here at Molineux. Get in there. What a strike by our midfielder. Thiago puts it into the back of the net. Oh, José actually got a hand to it, but we don't care. We've gained the lead here at Molineux. And now Sadio Mane on the attack in the 41st minute. Sadio Mane squares it, and Jude Bellingham puts it into the back of the net. Get in there. 41 minutes played, and two of our midfielders have scored our first 2 goals this season. It's Jude Bellingham, the young English player who's been great last season, starts his season brilliantly here against Wolves. It was a scramble back there, as you can see, but we don't care. Jude Bellingham makes it 2-0 here against Wolves. And now Wolves on the attack right after half-time. Wolves face square it and Traoré scores to make it 2-1 here in this game. Wolves get a goal back and they are definitely now back into it. Nice volley by Adama Traoré. And now Wolves on the attack again with Semedo in the 55th minute. Ruben Neves shoots and he scores. No! 56 minutes played and Wolves have come out of the second half very well and they've scored 2 early goals in the second half. What a great comeback by Wolves, and now they're level against us here. But now Jude Bellingham on the attack for us in the 70th minute. He plays it to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott to Roberto Firmino is fouled, and it's a penalty. Come on! 72 minutes played, we're given a penalty here in this Premier League game, our first Premier League game of the season. Here we see a replay. Roberto Firmino's shot, but then he was fouled by the Wolves defender. And now Wolves are making a substitution as well. Lucas Moura, the former Tottenham player, is coming on for them. But now we've been given a penalty and Sadio Mane will take the penalty. Sadio Mane steps up and he scores the penalty. Get in there. 73 minutes played and Sadio Mane puts us back into the lead here at Molineux to make it 3-2 for the Reds here against Wolves in this epic first game of the season. Here you can see a replay of the penalty. Sadio Mane steps up, puts it into the bottom right corner. Great strike by Sadio Mane to put us back into the lead. And now we're making substitutions. We're resting our players for the upcoming Premier League game against Manchester United, which we'll be playing in the next episode. So now Mo Salah plays it to Curtis Jones, who shoots. It's a great save by José to prevent Curtis Jones from scoring. So now Wolves on the attack with Adama Traoré in the 94th minute. He shoots. It's a great save by Alisson to prevent Wolves from getting the equaliser here with Traoré. What a last minute strike by Adama Traoré. but it's a great save by Alisson, as you can see here, to prevent Adama Traore from scoring. And that's for time we pick up a 3-2 win in our first Premier League game of the season. The Premier League champions start their season very well here. We win by 3 goals to 2 thanks to goals by Thiago, Jude Bellingham and a 72nd minute penalty by Sadio Mane. So if you enjoyed the 13th episode of the beginning of Season 2 of the FIFA 22 Liverpool Career Mode on the Henry's Gaming TV YouTube channel, then please make sure to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you guys next time.